Z100.com.
Welcome to Z100.com. Welcome to Z100. Welcome, Joe Jonas in the house.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
You guys can clap. It's totally fine. Really. Joe, they're not clapping for you, man.
That's fine. They're over it already.
It's still kind of morning-ish, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, I'm in LA time, so yes. It's morning for me.
Absolutely. Speaking of,
mornings.
Speaking of mornings,
no, that wasn't where you're gonna go.
No,
for.
Actually, it was.
Oh, okay.
But I'm because I actually.
I'm a good co-host.
You are because
Sign
the
me
segue
up.
wasn't there really for me.
But now
it is there because I got here about 10 o'clock this morning, and downstairs there's already fans waiting. Because I guess you
saw that.
You tweeted yesterday. Oh, I can't wait to go to Z100.
I tweeted today too. I just tweeted that I was gonna come hang out with you.
Yeah. So there's people downstairs. Did you say hi to them yet? Or?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
There's quite a few really sweet ladies and.
Yep. They were tweeting me, begging me if they can come up here, and unfortunately they can't. But you'll see them on the way out again because
Absolutely.
I'm almost positive they're gonna be down there when you're down there.
There was this one mother who's probably listening. She was very sweet. I'll put that out there first.
Okay.
She wanted a whole photo shoot with her daughter. It was quite funny.
So we're doing this thing on eBay. Can you sign this? No, can't. No.
Oh, there's quite a few of those too.
Yeah, I know.
Not out there, but that. And
before we get into all the meat, let's talk about that though. What's the weird? I mean, not when now being your own solo thing. I mean, what's the weirdest stuff that you've come across?
Fan-wise?
Yeah, about that stuff.
I think they're kind of the craziest stuff.
We have a bleep button, Joe. By the way, we totally bleep things if we need to.
I think there hasn't been too much craziness yet.
Yeah.
But it's always interesting when fans check into a hotel and then wait in the lobby.
I had actually a couple tweets.
I feel like that's always a little bit odd.
I had a Facebook message. I'm not going to mention her name because I'm sure she would.
Or it's like if they don't want to they want to be cool, but they don't want to just come up and be like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
So they'll sit at the lunch table. I'll be having lunch at the hotel.
Sure.
And then two tables away, there's I've seen the fans a few times, so I know that they're sitting there.
Yeah.
And I'm totally fine with saying hi. I'm not I'm not don't interrupt me while I'm eating.
Yeah.
But it's funny when they're trying to be really cool, and I was like, I saw you guys sit.
I dropped my fork right next to Jojo. Hey, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I don't need another fork. Just lick this one and I'll just take it home. It's fine. Very cool. All right, so first and foremost, I noticed a few months back, let's talk about details. All of a sudden, we know Joe, we saw things, he's going to do solo things and do solo thing, but then the details come out. It's oh my God, sex symbol. Out of nowhere. How did that all come about? All of a sudden, did you get that? I mean, did you get all of a sudden wow, I'm kind of a sex symbol.
Just woke up and was time to do details.
My abs just grew overnight. What the hell happened here?
It was something that I've always loved their magazine, and they've always kind of been one of those magazines for me that I've been one day I want to do that, and then it just seemed like the right timing. We were started the recording process of the solo project, and we were picking which would be the first good look, and we reached out to them, and they were really supportive. So we just immediately were all right, what do you guys think? And they just put it together, and it was great.
Wow.
So it's a lot simpler than it seems.
Yeah,
nothing extreme, nothing overnight.
I know because
nothing waking up and having popping Taylor Lautner abs or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that's a different. Yeah, I'm working on that myself, as you can see. So
all
it's
of
funny
America
because I don't know if you're gonna find this weird, but I have the details cover.
By your bedroom? That's a little weird.
Not the bathroom.
Bathroom?
By the window.
Okay.
By the mirror, right next to the mirror. Because, I haven't changed my eating habits, okay? I haven't changed the workout schedule, which is 0 to 3 times
You don't have
month.
to. There's no reason.
But I'm hoping through, osmosis, you having your... And it's not taped to the wall, it's stapled to the wall. So I can't take this thing off without, some repercussions from my apartment complex.
I love it.
So I'm hoping through osmosis I could one day...
Hey, man, I think everybody's got to have... I guess I'm honored. Thank you.
I guess I'm going to leave now.
Look at the time.
Well, gotta go. Z100 was a blast. But, no, but really what I'm getting at is what's your workout routine? Because, I get a lot of tweets about you, and people knew you were coming up today. And two of the biggest things is, they think overnight you became a sex symbol. That's why I brought that up, because obviously it's not like that. I mean, you work hard at what you're doing.
I'm standing up, by the way.
Yeah, you are.
You're standing up.
No, I mean, you could.
I wasn't about to go into a world. I'm like, all right, I'm going to show you my workout routine.
So here's my stomach. Jersey Shore.
I saw one of those guys yesterday, actually.
Did you?
I don't know which one.
Did you say? Okay.
We were like, that dude was sweet. And then I went, that was somebody definitely from the Jersey Shore. Or he's about to go get hired for the Jersey Shore. It was just 5 gold chains.
Wow.
Massive, really ripped, really small.
Yeah, that's every weekend down the shore.
It was, and sunglasses inside.
And you're from Jersey, so
Yes.
you know about the shore. When you went to the shore as a kid, did you? Because I don't remember. Because I used to go to the shore as a kid.
I never remembered it like
I
that.
never saw that.
I didn't know they had T-shirts that were that cool.
Or
you know,
that
the ones they
small.
sell. You know.
Yeah. Or that small.
Or that's small. Exactly. But back to your first question, my workout routine. I have a trainer that I usually travel with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to actually get him back to, if he's listening.
Yeah.
Get to New York.
Yeah.
But just usually like work out 5 days a week and just try to stay fit. Something I've always really been into, and I love to run. So.
Because you live in LA now, right?
Yeah, I live out in LA, so it's always nice weather to go outside, and I like working outside. It's fun.
And when you live in LA, I mean, New York is a bunch of artists. You know, you could have overweight dudes like me running around, and it's really no big deal. But in California, I spend a lot of time out there too. You walk around, you have to look good too, and there's gyms everywhere you go.
Oh, there's gyms everywhere. Yeah, it's in every block. It's like Starbucks. Yeah, there you go.
That's what it is.
Co-anchor right here.
Exactly. That's
we just dropped the same joke.
Ba-bam!
Boom.
Done.
What's our show called?
Yeah, I don't have a name, but we can come up with something.
Mojo Jojo.
No, your name needs to be first. Jojo Momo.
Jojo Momo.
Wow. I don't know what. See, we can't do this.
We got to go to the writing room.
Yeah, we need to get your trainer here first.
That's what we can ask people to tweet in, our new nickname for our show.
And speaking of, please tweet at Joe Jonas.
Yes.
And I'm going to put at Z100 Mo Bounce. I'm sorry, I just had to put mine out there.
Name drop.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I'll tweet you right now.
Oh my God, he's taking out his phone from his pants.
From my pants. We're not going to say where, but we're putting from my pants.
They're from his pocket. All right, let's talk now. First,
that's part of the game.
Yeah, it is part of the game.
Okay, at Z100 Mo, right?
At Z100 Mo Bounce, MOBOUNCE. Wow, this is during the interview, everybody.
Mo.
Yeah, we got
just one O.
Just one O. Mo Bounce. I have a kooky radio name.
BOUNCE.
Yeah.
Hanging with.
Nice. I'm gonna get so many more followers because of you. I love you.
Oh,
all right, while you're doing that, let's talk about a couple things. First of all, let's talk about your song, which originally we first played on Z100. I think it was like really new. When we first played on Z100, our boss was like, "Hey, throw it in there. Let's see what the reaction's like."
For See No More?
Yeah, for See No More.
Oh, cool.
See No More. So we first play it, and first, before hearing it, we're all in the studio listening. We do something at 5 o'clock every Friday called the 5 o'clock whistle, where we all kind of let loose and we hang out in the studio, and we listen to like a new song, like before we even put it on the radio.
Cool.
So we listen to your song, and we're all like, wow, this is really good. Oh my God. So she's like, yeah, put it on there. Play it like 6:10. I played it, and everything went nuts. I mean, everybody went nuts. Everybody was like, oh my God, he played it. And it was on all these these fan blog sites that of course, that love you to death. And everybody was Z100, played See No More.
I appreciate you playing it, man.
Yeah, so it was very cool. Are you finding, and you teamed up with Chris Brown on this?
Yeah, I teamed up with
and
Chris.
You don't hear him a lot in the song personally. You hear hints that that's Chris Brown.
Yeah, you can. He did background vocals, and you can kind of hear if you know Chris's music well, you can go, okay, I hear where that lyric was inspired from, or just
absolutely.
But it was a cool process. Me and him got together. We had mutual friends that connected up with us to get in the studio, and I met him 1,000 times just through,
just being in the business.
Yeah, and finally, it worked out where we can get in the studio. We played each other. I played him 30 songs. He lives in the studio, so he played me 1,000 songs that he was working on.
I'm stealing that. I want to steal that.
Right? I did take one.
We can't know yet, though, can we?
I can tell you the name. It's a song called Lighthouse, but one that I just really fell in love with the song.
Very cool.
But I was kind of emotionally connected to it, so we recorded it that night, and we weren't really thinking about writing together. We were just thinking about just hanging out, whatever. And then the next day we got in the studio and we're like, we should write, because a lot of the music we were working on, we were kind of laughing because some of the stuff he was working on, some of the stuff I was inspired by was very similar. So we're like, let's get together and see what we can come up with. And Brian Kennedy wasn't even trying to get on a song, and he's done, stuff for Rihanna. He's done stuff. I mean, it's countless.
Pick one. Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's always working with somebody new. And so he walked in the studio just to say hi to Chris and say hi to me. And Chris was like, what do you have in your car? And he's like, I've been working on one thing this morning. He worked on it this morning. So we're like, bring it in. So he played it for us and we wrote the chorus while we were listening to it for the first time.
Nice.
And then we wrote it in 2 hours. It was just one of those things. It was really a quick connection.